Hello everyone, I'm Marvin Plackett and today is Friday, May 8th. Greetings to all residents, to all staff, and all guests. Yesterday at 3:30 p.m., we received confirmation that a resident that lives at Seabury tested positive for COVID-19. Carrie Meyer-Quist, the manager of Seabury, quickly put the proper plans in place. She connected with our infection control task force and they quickly assessed the situation with the resident. This resident is showing nearly no symptoms, only some limited shortness of breath. Since they are capable of self-quarantining, this resident is going to remain in their apartment at Seabury for their quarantine. All of their needs, such as food, medication, laundry services, etc., will be brought to their apartment. Between family members and Kiri, the manager of Seabury, this resident will be checked on multiple times a day. Also, Kiri promptly gave a written notice to all Seabury residents about this situation so that they were all alert in case they thought they might have been exposed themselves and maybe should be tested. The person who tested positive gave Kiri permission to use their name and apartment number so that it would be easier for everyone. Also yesterday, we received confirmation that one more staff person tested positive for COVID-19. This person works in food service at Episcopal Church Home. You will recall that last week a staff person tested positive that works in food service at Episcopal Church Home, and then yesterday a certified nursing assistant at Episcopal Church Home tested positive as well. Therefore, at this time, we have a total of 4 confirmed cases, 3 staff and 1 resident. Remember that the safety of you, all residents and all staff, is our #1 priority. That will always remain the case. And to accomplish that as best we possibly can, we are going to continue to do the following. Follow all Minnesota Department of Health, Centers for Disease Control, and Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services guidelines. We keep up with those every single day. We're going to lead by example. We're going to continue to enforce the rules. We're always going to be of service to you. We're going to focus on the facts and not the fears. We're going to stay calm and strong. Remember that I'm going to be here every day. I'm going to give this daily update every day, Monday through Friday. And before the end of the day today, you're going to see additional communication from me in written form. Many of you may have watched Governor Walz and Jan Malcolm yesterday. They came forward with a strong set of additional measures they're going to be taking, steps they're going to be taking in working with long-term care organizations. Those measures primarily focused on additional and more comprehensive testing for all residents, or for residents and staff. I won't say all, but for residents and staff, more testing. And then the second major area is helping ensure that for any long-term care organizations that might have a shortage of proper equipment, personal protective equipment, or any other supplies, or might have a shortage in staffing due to this COVID-19, that the state of Minnesota is going to back long-term care organizations with their resources that they have. So that's certainly good to see. At this time, we at Episcopal Homes do not have a shortage of supplies, and we do not have a shortage of staffing. We have adequate staffing and supplies. However, should that ever change, then it's really good to know that we have the resources of the state of Minnesota behind us. Remember how important your conduct is, my conduct, all of us. Remember how important it is for all of us to be living by the rules that we have in place and that Governor Walz has in place. Remember, stay-at-home rules put in place by Governor Walz. They're in place at least through May 18th. So that includes 2 days from now, Mother's Day. Stay at home. The rules that we have specifically on our campus of staying within our communities and staying within our zones. Social distancing, staying at least 6 feet apart at all times. And remember, that is 3 arm lengths, staying at least 6 feet apart from one another at all times. Wearing your masks when you're not in your apartments, when you're not in your rooms. Wearing those masks. Frequent hand washing. These measures are absolutely vital. And if you, for some reason, I hope you don't feel this way, but if you think you're invincible, remember that you are protecting your neighbors, your friends, your loved ones by implementing and practicing all of these measures. We all need to cooperate. It's not easy. We're all in this together. We all need to do this for one another and for ourselves. Reminder that this week, right now, we're in the middle of Nurses Week. If you haven't yet reached out to a nurse or two, and I know you know some, do that. Tell them thank you. They're doing God's work right now. It's so vital, especially at this time. Reach out to a nurse or to several nurses and thank them for the great work that they are doing. I have an announcement here from Kristen Atchison. There is a Mother's Day sing-along with Joey Clark tomorrow, Saturday, May 9th at 11 a.m. in the courtyard and at 11:45 in the parking lot between Seabury and Cornelia House. Folks can open their windows and join in. There are songbooks available near your mailboxes that you can take. If it is raining, and here's a little chuckle from Kristen, or snowing, we will postpone until Monday, same time and locations though. So once again, that's tomorrow, and if it's inclement weather, then it will be on Monday. It's Friday today, so I will see you on Monday at 1:30. Stay healthy, body, mind, and soul. And lastly, and most importantly, remember that you are loved. Never forget that. We are in this together. See you Monday.